Hey all, Zas here for a vintage cube. Legacy cube. The last one we played ended up being kind of a not great green-black splashing upheaval. We never drew upheaval. Games were not blowouts, but I think the oomph wasn't quite there. All right. So I think the most interesting cards, there's Mother of Runes. Very good for white aggro. Ponder's very good. And then, I know I keep going green, but she's a very, very strong card that can run away with things. So should we just try green again? Should we just keep hammering away at the green? Chain Lightning and red is fine. No, Stratus Dancer isn't that great. Confidant. Alright, I'm willing to give this another shot. Okay, well, some fantastic green cards here. Tooth and Nail and Crater Hoof. I think I'll just take Crater Hoof. It's the best green win con. I really would also like this, but this at least you can cast, whereas if you Tooth and Nail and you don't have Crater Hoof, then it's harder to have like an instant way to win. So maybe I can wheel the Pelucranos or the Temple Garden or a bunch of these green lands. Otherwise Grave Titan's one of my favorite creatures, but yeah, well, this is certainly a good start. Here I'll take Elvish Mystic because it has a better interaction with Crater Hoof, even though it's a little more fragile, I think, than Utopia Sprawl is. And again, more good possible lands to wheel. Make sure we recording. Yeah, we are. Certainly a good start. There's an Apex Predator. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Wolfear Silverheart. And it goes well with Sylvella. Maybe we can wheel this, but yeah, I like Wolfear. Especially if I can, get my favorite pair of Lightning Greaves and Serac again. These 5-drops are very, very strong. All right, Primal finds Crater Hoof. And Courser is card advantage. I think I like Courser better. It's also better against aggro, even though Primal has the gain 7 life clause. This blocks very well. Well, so far it's looking like green is reasonably open. I think there's a good chance this would have been taken if there's another green drafter within 4 drafters of us. And there's the Gear Hulk. This guy I find is very much like Wolfear Silverheart. I like him a little better because you know, removing him doesn't remove the bonus. I'm also a big fan of Mirror Entity. So with this shell here, I'd be very happy with... I'm really going to take very highly either a Sirach or a Lightning Greaves. I think these mid-range 4 to 6 cards go extremely well. There's the Sirach. Okay. Fantastic. So here we're on the... This is very much like my favorite deck. If we can get Lightning Greaves, I'll be very happy to take it. Okay, and now no more green at all. Any chance of playing any of these? Almost certainly not. But I guess Bonfire is actually the most splashable. Yeah, I'll take a Bonfire on the sideboard. This is the deck that had the Findhorn Elves. The pack that had the Findhorn Elves. I'll be surprised if they're there. Yeah, they're not there. Okay. Not too surprised. There's Duplicant, but there's actually the Crag, which would let us splash this. Let's take the Crag. Oh, fantastic. Very happy to have Pelucranos. And Cemetery, yeah, maybe Domri. Is he good? Yeah, the fights thing is pretty reasonable. Yeah, okay, let's take a Domri. Regrowth or Temple of Plenty? I'll take a Regrowth. Wow, Primal Command came back. That's surprising. Okay, pretty happy about that. Yeah, Domri could be pretty good with these mid-range creatures, actually. Yeah, I kind of like this guy. This could be a Domri deck. I guess the Shaman. Okay, well, no one's playing red or it's underdrafted. Well, I think the very modest Llanowar Elves are exactly what we want here. Findhorn Elves were taken, so that's the last one of these prime type guys. There's the Temple. I think we can wheel either the Pool or the Temple. I think the Temple would be better for us. Yeah. But this is great. Master of the Wild Hunt is okay. He's okay. He's a little slower than I like. There's just Harmonize and Warhammer and this guy. That is certainly good for ramping. Or draw cards. I like Harmonize. Yeah, although this just gets us our explosive stuff more and faster, right? And we're going to be very creature heavy. Okay, yeah, I've convinced myself. I'll take the Shaman. I was very happily surprised with how powerful this card was. It was sort of like a 1-mana counterspell for green, but I can't say no to Zenith when I have both Craterhoof and the Elves. That's just a must-play. Okay, and I do like Baloths, but Arbor Elf is another fantastic pickup. And sure, I will take in this as well. It would have been a little too much to ask for the Findhorn Elves too. But having 3 of the 1-drops is really great. And yeah, don't forget we can certainly play Domri. certainly an option. Not a lot for us in this pack. I don't like any of these double. Maybe a Chandra, just in case. Okay, I'll take her for the sideboard. Tarmogoyf. Wow, that's a late Elspeth. But yeah, I can take Tarmogoyf. He's good in the sideboard against very aggro decks. Play this. Court of Calling. I guess that's another very expensive Crater Hoof at 11. But you can convoke for him. Yeah, he's really bad though, because then, you know, it taps the creatures you want. So I will take it for the sideboard. But yeah, this deck, we're definitely getting cut here. But that's okay. Suppose take a pod. And yeah, I think actually Warhammer might be very good. Okay, this came back. Very happy to see that. Ooh, get in. Get in could be a thing. And maybe Tectonic Edge. Okay. Alright, there's a lot of fighting for green in this pack, but I think in pack 3 here should be more to our advantage. Rofellos. That's our guy. That is our guy. Gone to super unfair. Probably no chance we'll get her, and I really do like this Nissa, but Rofellos makes the world go round. And yeah, I think the Humble Battlement is also perfectly adequate. I don't know. There's my Dragon Lord Dramoka. Boy, I like him a lot. She's okay. I don't have a lot of fixing for him. It's a chance he wheels. Whereas this is just so awesome if I take this in the Dramoka wheels. But yeah, man. Yeah, I think I'd rather have him because with the kind of lack of fixing I have. I mean, I do have 2, right? I have Sivala and the Shaman that help cast him, and then Alright, I'm just going to take the Pilgrim, stay on point here. There's going to be other big green finishers. And case in point, Primus and Thragtusk and Whisperwood are all good. I think I like the Whisperwood though. It's so much cheaper. Great. This is perfect with the mid-range stuff we have. It probably will hit 2 cards. And we've got a deck now. I suppose a Huntmaster. we can sideboard. If we get the Dromoka, great. 4. So here, Chameleon Colossus works pretty well with the Sirach types. Otherwise, there's Summoning Trap, which is another way to like end of turn find something. No, let's just take the Colossus. He's also very good against aggro. Pulse. All right, I'll take the elves again. All the elves. Did we lose Dromoka? Yeah, I think we lost. I think this was the Dromoka pack, right? Or maybe it was the next one. Red Entreat the Angels. Hellrider. Suppose take some burn. Come on, Dromoka. Come on, bro. Come on, Bromoka. Maybe the Shaman here is not as powerful as other things. Maybe here we don't play these elves. Yeah, okay. Didn't get it. Golem's okay as well. Yeah, I like Walker. Walker's is pretty good. I'm sad about Dromoka. Maybe I should have taken him. Tough to know. Tough to know. Yeah, maybe a Gargadon. And I can see a Roasty. And yeah, actually Bone Splitter could be maybe even better than... I think we can take a Mutavault. I think we're going to be mono. I don't think we're going to play the red. It's too... especially with Rofellos. Actually, I think given our mana, I think the Warhammer is better than the Bone Splitter. Now we don't have the Greaves. I would certainly prefer the Greaves if we had them. So this deck is really about hitting with fast 4 and 5 drops. Yeah, I would have liked a Dromoka. Would have liked him, but that's okay. Let's see, we don't have... could also just play Bone Splitter. Equip 1 is pretty good. Battlement seems worse than Pilgrim, straight up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana producers. I can play this guy's a little limiting. I'm okay with playing none of these. Maybe I just do take Court of Calling. Over like a Bone Splitter. There's also just Walker. I feel like Walker isn't really what we're doing. There's also Tarmogoyf. Maybe not absolute first pick. Yeah, he could be a kind of underwhelming if I think this is better as a sideboard card. So maybe then we play Bone Splitter. Alright, let's take a snip of this. And I think we definitely can play Mutavault. And yeah, 16 Forest. Do we play the Edge? No. So against aggro, we can side in Tarmogoyf, Battlement, even, you know, all these just for more early. All that's good. I'm wondering if I should not play Court of Calling and instead play the Walker. The thing is, all these early creatures act as mana anyway, and this is just like a very expensive Green Sun Zenith. No, I don't think Court of Calling is that good. I think I'd be better off with a Walker. It's another card that's like good early, good late, and so it has that flexibility. Let's re-snip that. Alright, let's take this for a spin. I'm kind of wondering about the Dramoka, but had I had Dramoka and not the Pilgrim, it would be I guess more awkward with Rofellos. I don't know. Really, I wanted both. Guess I'd like to play first. Not a fantastic hand here. I can start attacking early with the Mutavault, and then eventually Bone Split it until I get something. So I'll keep that. It's a little aggressive, certainly. At least we can go for a primal. Okay, there's a Raphellos. So then we can like equip him and see the Unwritten. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, so we'll have 6. Yeah, we can see the Unwritten next turn. And we'll have Ferocious. Okay. So 6, we have up to 7 mana. So we could either just see the Unwritten and see what we get, or we can primal like one of his lands back and find yeah, let's see the Unwritten and then we can primal for Craterhoof. I think that's probably better. Because we'll have the Ferocious, right? 3, 5. I'll tab this, that way we can keep up Blossoming Defense. Okay, so we'll put Colossus into play. And I suppose that does nothing, so yeah, we'll just put in this into play. And Pro Black. Yeah, it's kind of a nice nice thing to equip on. And I don't think he has any removal, but I still do want to keep Raphellos protected. Oh, well, it's not even... What am I talking about? It's not even hexproof, so... I am most likely to just attack with a Chameleon, so I think I'll just equip onto this to save mana for next turn. Well, I guess I wasn't leaving up Blossoming Defense. Yeah, that was a mistake. You could have like had black or something. Oh, let's see. Pelucranos, okay. So I think we'll have to block. Otherwise I'm doing like Gigantor, right? Basically it's lethal. Can I primal and cast Craterhoof? 4, 8, 9. No. I cannot. So I think I might as well just attack. And this is 4, 5. Yeah, then he's going to monstrous and kill my Raphellos, right? But if he does that, then he'll have to just chump it on Colossus, and I'm okay with that. Although, actually, no, I can, as long as I keep 1 mana up for Blossoming Defense, I'm okay. So let's attack. See how he blocks. Right. This does not have trample. So now do I want a primal? Primal, I can take him down to... He'll have 4 forests. So I can only monstrosity 1. And then I can still protect my Rofellos. That seems pretty good. So put the permanent, I'll put the forest on top of his library and search for a card. And search for Craterhoof. Okay. When it becomes monstrous, it deals X damage. Okay. All right. So against a fellow mono green. Yeah, Tuggoif doesn't seem fantastic, neither does Battlement. I think we want to go over the top. Tectonic Edge seems bad. So really it's, do we add Court of Calling? You can see Bone Splitter maybe not being as good against him. And just Court of Calling for something big is more important. It's still a way to get like a, you know, Gear Hulk or something like that. Okay. Alright, this will have to be a mulligan. Now that's bad, but at least I can scry into a Courser, so we'll keep. Sadly put him on the bottom. Okay. Now we can play Courser and hopefully make up for some stuff. And if so, now we can either draw a land or have one on top of our library, so that helps our mana issues. And a Gorger Hydra. And that's annoying. That's certainly annoying. Yep, that gets to be pretty big. And I've just got 4 mana here, so nothing to do. If I attack, he's just gonna play something and make it bigger. So yeah, I think we just want to play a Gear Hulk, really. Xenagos, okay. Make a guy or add mana? Probably make a guy. Well, he has 4 mana with the Bloom Tender and tap ability, so that's kind of scary. Okay. I really want to land. It's going to be pretty make or break. And a Domri, okay. Lucky for me, he didn't fight my Llanowar Elves. That gives me another chance. Birds of Paradise, okay. I have the same cards as you, my friend. Okay. That is also a problem. So I guess I just have to play the Colossus here. I don't like it, but what else can I do? We're getting outspent. Maybe I do want to play the red too for the fight ability. I don't really have a good answer to this at all. Except for just over the top with Craterhoof. Oh Christ, okay. I think we're just dead. Can't block that. Yeah, I think we're just kind of effed here. Well, I'll play Savala just some sort of crazy chance that she doesn't die. Then if I draw a land, I can like double power. And maybe cast Craterhoof. Maybe. If everything survives and I draw a land, I can make him an 8/8, tap 1 mana, I get 8 mana and cast Craterhoof. That's my best bet. But if he just has Craterhoof now, we're dead anyway. And that's it. Yeah, so 8. Yeah, maybe it would have been enough to win, actually. That will do it, folks. got the queen. Why don't you just attack with everyone? That's funny. Nope, wouldn't have done it. Okay. Yeah, Warhammer seems bad if he's also got Crater Huff. Seems like I'm just not playing the right game here. I could try boarding in red for like a bonfire. And that's just crushing. Maybe that's worth it. It's just Selvala though. Seems fairly loose. We'd take out Mutavault. Add in Bonfire. And Bonfire does wreck. And maybe, like, yeah, put in the Crag. And then, like, a mountain. So now I have 1, 2, 3 mana producers. Just sort of on that off chance. It's a Wrecking Ball, for sure. Anything else a little weak against him? Chameleon Colossus isn't fantastic. Maybe I take him out and play Huntmaster. Maybe Regrowth isn't that good and I play Domri. And then I play like 2 more mountains. So I have 13 forests for my Rofellos. Okay, I'm willing to try that. No. Let's add 1 more forest. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay. All mana, no stuff. But yeah, I'll keep. Gotta believe in the deck. Gotta believe we will draw. Courser will be some source of advantage as well. Okay, here's a Domri. Do we Domri or Courser? I think we Domri here. Okay, it is not. Creature card. If we can just get the emblem, that's a thing. And then it is a combo with Courser, right? So, boop, boop, boop. Let's play Courser. Now we can play this. Yeah, alright. Combo. And now we can plus Domri and get a draw a card. Or do we just want to fight his stupid Mauler? Maybe just kill that thing. Yeah, let's just kill that thing. Yeah, I like that. 2, 3, 4. Let's attack. We'll keep one up for blossoming defense. Now part of me is like, do I just blow up his stupid Hydra? Now let's attack first. Whisperwood. Oh, and don't forget to Domri. Yeah, worst case, I can blossoming defense this guy and then have fight. I think that's okay. All right. Okay, ooh, there's a crater hoof. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not this turn, but the turn after. Let's do some fighting. Okay. Five, 6, 7. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Okay. I forgot that that would be manifested. I think Surak will also be lethal, though. So good, this combo. I should actually make this the main deck. I hadn't realized what a good interaction this is. Haste. And attack. Yeah, that is a good interaction. So we had I think I want to actually make that the main. So this was, we removed the 2 equipments. And we also removed regrowth. And then we added bonfire, huntmaster, and domri. Well, certainly we want domri, I think. That's a very powerful interaction with Corsair. Huntmaster and bonfire, I don't know. They're very good. I can see bonfire. And then if nothing was played, he transforms. Seems a little on the slow end, so maybe here I play Warhammer or Bone Slip. Here, let's do Warhammer. Okay. And then in terms of the land, I didn't see how much I had. But we take out Mutavault, put in Crag, and at least 2 mountains. Yeah, that is a fantastic interaction. That makes Domri Raid really good. All right. Hey everyone, here we are for match 2. So I made a couple changes. I figured the Domri interaction is good enough. I want to play him. And also Bonfire. I just see a lot of aggro decks in this cube format, and it's very I think it's a good like early and late draw. So what I did is I took out the Bone Splitter. Is it Battlement? Did I take Battlement out? Maybe that's not right. Maybe I do want Battlement, but to take out what? Maybe I put in the Battlement and take out the Walker. Yeah, I like that. So let's re-snip here. Okay. And let's give this a shot. Double strike, trample, hexproof, and haste. That's pretty good. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. It's going to have to be a mulligan. Probably would have been a mulligan even if this was a forest. All right, well, we have the Zenith, so this is fine. And Bonfire. Do I want that? Yeah, I guess it lets us Zenith for something big, so sure. Play a Pilgrim. Just in case he has removal, I'd rather the Pilgrim die than the Llanowar Elf. Okay, does not have removal. So Zenith. Next turn we can Zenith for 4. So we could like get a Colossus, which is probably fantastic. Yeah. Chameleon Colossus has to be great against him, right? Alright. So we can Zenith for Colossus here, or we can try for something bigger later. I think that's fine. Let's just make sure it costs 4. Yep. Okay, black-green. Now next turn we can Serac or Chameleon. I think it's just better to pump Chameleon, right? Yeah. Attack with that. Okay. So if he has now a sweeper, you know, that's bad for us, so I think that's why we just don't play more creatures. Do I block? No, don't block. Okay, and there's a Whisperwood, which makes everything very sweeper resilient, right? That's pretty good. But no, let's I think we just attack. If he has a sweeper, we are pretty resilient. Okay. And does he have an answer? And now we can threaten lethal with this and still play Whisperwood. Golem. Okay, that's a thing. So 8. All right. So yeah, I think at this point we just want to play Whisperwood. And just remember not to F6 since we want to, if he has removal, use the Whisperwood ability, something I've forgotten in the past. And if we draw red, that's an out as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if he doesn't play a blocker, we can also just attack with everybody. Doesn't get a whole lot in though. Okay, well, starting to play stuff. All right. Red, huh? Yeah, City Unwritten seems fine. get a crater hoof? We did get a crater hoof. Awesome. Okay, so let's see. I think we want to put in Solvala and a crater hoof. So let's see. First, we want I think we want the crater hoof ability to resolve first, so that it triggers off of Solvala. Yeah. Great. All right, negative 43. Go crater hoof. All right, so black green. Certainly Chameleon is an all-star here. I kind of feel like regrowth is good in a game like this because it's more grindy. So I could see playing that. Bonfire is very good against him, so I'll keep that. So if we put in regrowth, what are we taking out? Possibly a blossoming defense. We didn't see any removal. Okay, yeah, I can do that trade. They both sort of protect something, but this lets us take like a, replay a giant threat. Is Warhammer good? Yeah, Warhammer seems very good. Take a new snap. Ironically, all that Colossus mana damage ended up being irrelevant because it all came down to just crater hoof anyway. Okay, and it is on the slow end, but I believe I can draw a forest or a mountain. Okay, Stronghold will be annoying. But mana intensive. So hopefully we can just kill him before then. Alright, go ahead and kill my Savala. I'm quite sure she will die. Oh, very nice. Yep. And at 4, do we play Siraki? I think we just play Sirak. I could play Pelukranos to kind of draw more removal. Sirak hits harder if he has nothing, but I'm willing to believe he has a lot more removal. So I'll just play Pelukranos. Kind of like bait something. What could have been if I'd been able to play Savala with Pelucranos. Have so much mana. Have like 8. Alright, so probably gonna kill this. Thragtusk, okay. So so do we just go Sirach and attack? Or do I Wolfear? I think I just Wolfear here. Let's see, 2. And then next turn, I can play Rofellos and Sirach. Yeah, I feel like I need to start putting like lots of pressure. So now he can just recur his guy. Okay, that's fine, I'll block. Gear Hulk. Oof, okay. Oh man, that kills them both. So good, so good. Yeah, pretty wrecked, pretty wrecked. 4, 5, 6. So let's play Rofellos and Sirach. We'll give Rofellos haste, and then we can play the Pilgrim. Oh no, we don't have the haste. Okay. All right. Yeah, now we're basically dead here, I think. We have lost the value wars. That's pretty unbeatable. Alright, I'll just concede. I don't think there's any way to beat that. Okay. That's certainly understandable. Now, we don't have a great answer to that. We just have to sort of speed them out, I think. Bonfire's still good, I think. Do we just want to go mono green here and go faster? Take out like Bonfire and Donnery. I wonder if the Warhammer isn't good enough. Yeah, maybe the Warhammer's not good enough here. And instead, maybe like a Court of Calling for another like big spell. I was gonna say or Hanger back, but that's kind of mid too. Actually, you know, I wonder if Blossoming Defense is good against him. He does have a lot of removal, and that can kind of save us. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. We got a fight on our hands. Yes, we'll play first. And that's a tough one. God. Any draw is live, but with 5 mana, we can really clear his board. We can Bonfire for 3 or Bonfire for 2. I don't think this is good enough. I think we have to mulligan. Okay, I'll give this a shot. Surak here I really do like. Yeah, if we can do Surak into Gear Hulk. So this time do we lead with Surak? I think we do. I mean, he'll almost certainly have like a Necrotol or something, but it's the same position we were in last time. If he ends up playing a Thragtusk or something. If we can Surak and then play Gear Hulk, we can hit for tremendous amounts of damage. If we play Pelucranos and he kills it, let's just play Surak. We'll just do it. Necrotol. Abyssal Persecutor. You can't win and your opponents can't lose. Can I do anything about that? I can Bonfire. Oh no, it's okay. Yeah, this is good for me, right? Okay, so I can, what can I do here? I can Zenith for Rofellos, but he won't have haste. I can play Pelucranos, and attacking and just attacks into it. I think I want to maybe Zenith into a Sylvala. For mana. Yeah, and if he kills it, I've got regrowth or something. I mean, there's also Zenith into Chameleon Colossus. Maybe that's the right move. Yeah, Zenith into Colossus. It's pro black. So the faster option is to the most immediate option is I go for Sylvala. If he somehow doesn't kill Sylvala, then I can tap her for like 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Then I can play a lot. I think it's just actually safer to play Pelucranos and then try to Zenith into the Colossus. I think the Zenith into Colossus is is better for me. So yeah, we'll just hold back here. Because Zenith, the Colossus, you know, is an answer to all his removal. And everything else I play could kind of die. He's got like Gear Hulks and stuff, so yeah. Yeah, I think that's what we want. And if he taps out for something irrelevant, you know, we can Gear Hulk and swing with everyone for pretty big hits. Okay. Guessing he's killing Surak here. Yep. Keep this guy in defense. Alright. I think Zenith into Colossus is what we do. Yeah, because then it's going to hit for 8-8. So it's a pretty big clock. That's got to be right. And it still forces him to hold back on defense. And then I can also like Gear Hulk it. So yeah, let's do that. Chameleon Colossus. Yeah. And now if we can just give it like max counters. Oh, there's that thing. Yeah. Now we have, okay. Block. I wonder if I just regrow Serac here. Six. That thing is annoying. Can I monstrosity? I can monstrosity for 2. Feeling a little slow here, to be honest, folks. God, so I can just Gear Hulk on the Colossus, and then I'd make it an 8-8. I can also regrow Serac, give everyone haste, and attack him. He gang blocks Colossus. That doesn't feel very good. I think my best option is to Gear Hulk the Colossus. Yeah. And if I can survive long enough to cast Behemoth 2 turns. Now I wish I had the Warhammer. I think I cited it out, right? No, I kept it in. Warhammer would be really good. I'm 2 away from Crater Hoof, so not likely to be relevant here. He's gonna hit with this. Yep. Alright, so there's battlement. So I can attack, deal 16. Play battlement. Do I just die? Then I have 3 blockers. He kills 1. That's dangerous too, isn't it? I think I might be just dead on board if... Otherwise he gets a zombie. Because this plus any zombie kills me. So let's see, he just takes this. Then I've got 3 blockers. He's got 4 attackers. I die. So I need him on defense. So I think I need to play the battlement. And I just ironically can't afford to... I need to play the battlement, and then I need to draw a land for Craterhoof. I think that's what has to happen. Right? Because I need 4 blockers. Well, even if I play battlement, he's going to have 4 attackers, 4 blockers. He kills 1, and I'm dead. I think I've lost, actually. Unless I monstrosity... I can monstrosity the Liliana. Instant or sorcery. Yeah. All I can do is I can monstrosity the Liliana. Alright, I'm just going to have to play the battlement and hope that he doesn't kill me. This is poor, but yeah. What if I attack Obnixilis to make it so that he can't kill one of my creatures? He just takes it. But the thing is, yeah, then he can chump. All he has to do is chump with like Golem. It makes a zombie. But then no, he still has 4 blockers. Yeah, I don't see how. Then I've effectively lost a blocker. Alright, I'm just going to attack. I think this is my best bet. And I have to... I'll attack Obnixilis. Let's see how he blocks. I guess I could have blown up the zombie too. It's the same now. Alright. Yeah, I think I lose. All I have to do is kill one of my defenders and attack with everyone and we're dead. He didn't do it. Okay, so we still have a chance. Okay. If we draw land and he doesn't kill our battlement, then we're okay. Don't kill my battlement. Don't kill my battlement, bro. And we have a chance. Okay, maybe now we don't have a chance. Maybe now we have no chance. Okay. That'll do it. That will do it quite well. Well, we can always tell ourselves, it's 7. Yeah, we could have told ourselves that had he not done that, then we could have won. But GG, opponent. GG. All right. Do we want to change our deck up? Let's see here. I've got regrowth instead of what? Surratt, Chameleon, Nissa, Corsair, Silvala, Battlement for... Oh, instead of the Blossoming Defense. Yeah, I like this. Quick bite. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty good with this. Let's see how we do. Yeah, opponent's deck was a good... He certainly had, I think, just more long-term value than we did, and we just weren't fast enough. Digredo. I think I've played this guy before. Alright. See the Unwritten. Pelucranos? Sure, let's keep. Ideally, it's a turn 3 poly. Maybe a turn 4 something. Uh-oh. Okay, more green. Jiraga, sure. That's good. There's a Zenith. Zenith 4. Alright, pump your guy. We could also just Zenith for Vala here, Silvala. If we Zenith for Silvala, he might draw a card, but then we've got effectively 5 mana. Nah, that's not huge. I'd rather just play Pelucranos here. And that threatens to monstrous and kill Rofellos, which is nice. He's got days, I'm going to feel silly. Force of Will, maybe? Yeah, this I can monstrous 1 and kill Rofellos. That's at least something. You have 2 Beast Within. Okay. Oh, that's a thing too. Oh, too bad I didn't have my Blossoming Defense. So only 4 mana. So I think now we Zenith for Selvala, right? Because we need mana. The other option is we can Zenith for Rofellos, but Selvala lets us play Domri as well, which I think is better. So this, yeah, no, let's just take play Selvala. Okay. Might as well attack. Three, and this should be 6 mana. But I think if she survives, I'm probably playing Domri and fighting the Rofellos. Maybe I'm fighting the Tree Speaker. Okay. So that's 3, 6. 6 total mana. I could play a Domri, kill Moldrifter. I think I need to kill Rofellos though. And Nissa. Then I don't have any Blossoming Defense. Or I could just play Nissa. But Nissa, if I play Nissa straight up, actually, she gives me a land. So then I actually have 7 mana. And shuffle my library. Do I want to keep him off mana? Okay, let's do that. So I'll play Nissa, and then I'll have one Nissa, Domri, and then I'll have one for defense. Okay, and now I tap this. I'll keep this as a defender, I think. So, green, that, play Domri. See if that makes it. I feel like he has force of will. So I'm wondering, do we attack? I think I fight his Moldrifter and then attack with the beast. Other option is I could plus to try to draw a card. No, let's fight. Kill this. That way we have the option of living eventually. We'll attack. If you want, I'm happy to trade with Rofellos if he wants. This actually gives me mana. If I cast this on the beast and then this, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can cast Craterhoof. Can also cast See the Unwritten. Jace, Architect of Thought. All right. Morph Infiltrator. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. So we might as well plus this because there's no other option. Okay, so it was a land. Does he have force here? If I place Sirach, then this gives me 4 mana. And Sirach draws me a card, which is nice. And then I have 6. Yeah, let's do that. So I can play Sirach, tap the battlement. No, play Sirach. Yeah, tap the battlement for 5. Where was I thinking I was going to draw a card? Oh, because Sirach will draw me the land. Yeah, so I'll play Sirach. It draws me the land. I play the land. I can tap for 5, 6, and then See the Unwritten, or even just keep Blossoming Defense around. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. You gonna counter that? All right. Get to draw land. So now, I have a choice, right? I can try to do a See the Unwritten. Yeah, maybe that's okay. Just See the Unwritten, and if that hits, if he forces that, then next turn I have Craterhoof. Seems legit. And I might draw more cards off the Savala. Okay, I like, I guess there's Elf and Silverheart. So first we want to put the Selvala on the stack so that we can soul bond. And we can hit as Jace pretty hard. Yep. So we'll soul bond on, I guess, this will be 4. So I think we just soul bond on the Beast. Or do we just soul bond on the Nissa? Two. Let's think. Because if I soul bond on Nissa, she'll be 6, attacking for 5, attacking for 4. And then attacking for 2. Let's soul bond on the Beast. Okay, great. So who do I give? Definitely give it to the wolf here, right? Maybe I should have put it on Sirach. Do we attack him just both on Jace or both on him? Both on him, then he's at 1. Can't really afford that, can he? So he'll have to chump. Yeah, let's just attack him. Now we have 1,000,000 mana. She taps for 8. Nine. So we have 14 mana. 15 with the elf. That's enough to play equip Loxodon and play Craterhoof. So he needs an upheaval or something. Doesn't have trample. So yeah, let's just block with this elf here. I think we just played Behemoth. See if this sticks. Okay. That went well. So blue-green. Yeah, the fighting seems good. Domri Raid seems good. Trample seems good to get through. Bonfire seems excellent. Yeah, I'm happy to just run it back. Sure. Not the ideal Rofello start, but it's still something. And Nissa will get us more forests, and other draws would be live. We can even play See the Unwritten without Ferocious, if we need be on turn 3, to try to hit something interesting. Wake Thrasher. Okay, that might get problematic. Can see that getting big. Definitely not going to block. So do we see the Unwritten now, or do we Nissa? Man of War. That's very strong. And annoying. Yeah, let's give it a tempo us out here. Alright. Well, I'll play a Nissa. And hopefully we're drawing something real here. It's gonna hurt. I'm definitely happy to trade the Man of War for the Nissa. Okay. Alright. Now I really need him to not kill my Rofellos. It's just always yield to that. I'm going to be disappointed if this deck goes 0 and 2. I mean 1 and 2. But you know what you get into. Okay, don't block. And come on, something big. Warhammer. Alright, that's a thing too. So, just going to tap it. Need to just hope at this point. I realized maybe I should have played the Mystic first, because what if I get like a Wolf here or something? Yep. Oh, we'll see. Yeah, exactly, like a Gear Hulk. Yeah, it would have been much better to play the Mystic. That's not great. And I'll just put them all on our Gear Hulk here. Okay. All right. And this presents a pretty big threat. So he has to like bounce it or something. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just give him the metamorph. Now we need like we need something pretty big. Because metamorph on the Gear Hulk is going to be bad. Courser. Alright. Play Courser. I guess I'll play a mountain. Well, I can play the forest because I know I'm not drawing like bonfire. So what do we do here? Do we attack his Jace? Or do we just attack him? We attack him. And in case I get something that lets me play a bonfire. Took the Advocate. Took Wall of Blossoms and Forest. He didn't take the Metamorph, okay. Interesting. Beast Within. Yep. Alright. Definitely was a reason to have counters on the Mystic. Can't lie. We can block his Thrasher. And it's probably worth it. Yeah, Beast, Courser, Elf, I would totally block. Okay, he's not blocking. Alright, Domri will be really nice. For sure. attack with a beast here. I think I attack with beast, courser, and elf. And I can chump with this guy. Yeah. Maybe I even just attack with Rofellas too. I'm happy to trade Wake Thrasher for Rofellas at this point. I've got all the mana I need. Now we can't tap the tomb. And still got attackers here. And Domri threatens to remove another blocker. Yeah, the most expensive spell I have anyway is Crater Hoof. 6, and I can cast it. So Rofellas is not needed. Okay. So I think we're still okay here, right? If we fight the Muldrifter and then attack with everyone? Oh no, he's evoking. Okay. So now he only has 2 mana left. And there's a Crater Hoof. Alright. Well, that was our match. That was pretty fun. I was definitely hoping for a 3-0. I really enjoyed the deck, but we lost to a very good value black-green deck, so that's our match. Thanks for watching.